Dr. P again. This video shows you how to calculate the actual or accepted percent sugar in your beverage. Now, to calculate the accepted value, we use the label information given by the manufacturer. For example, cola, the label, if you look at the cola label, it says the serving size is 240 milliliters and the sugar content is 29 grams. So to calculate the accepted sugar content in cola percentage, what you have to do is 29 grams divided by 240 milliliters times your density 1 milliliter, and here you put your density, the density, your average density value for cola. So this is your average density for cola, and the whole thing times 100 will give you the accepted percent sugar content. So for example, let's see, you had 1.038, right? That's what I took as average density for cola. So then it would be 29 divided by 240 divided by 1.038 times 100 is, oh my god, 11.6%. So that is the accepted value. But remember, this number I made it up, so you have to use your average density. So if it is Gatorade, the label value is for Gatorade, the label value is 21 grams over 355 milliliters. So times 1 milliliter over the average density of your Gatorade, average density here, and times whole thing times 100. That will give you the accepted percent sugar content for your Gatorade. And the grape juice, the label information is grape juice. The label information is 16 grams over 240 milliliters times 1 milliliter over average density of your grape juice. Okay, so this is how you calculate the accepted value or the actual value for actual sugar content for your three beverages. And then what you do is from the calibration curve you got the experimental value. In this calculation you got the accepted value, and then you calculate your percent error in your measurement. So your percent error will be accepted minus experimental, and remember this is an absolute value, so if you get a negative sign you have to ignore that, over always accepted times 100. That's your error. And in the conclusion, so you have to calculate 3 errors, and in the conclusion you have to these are the things you need to write in the conclusion. Conclusion should have, you restate the purpose, why did you do this lab. So restate the purpose of the experiment, and then briefly give your results. You can say my cola had 11% or 11% of sugar content. My Gatorade had this much. Grape juice had this much. And you can also say the percent error in your measurement. And then you must include the errors or the mistakes you encountered in the experiment. For example, what kind of mistakes you did. Maybe you didn't read the volumes correctly. You see the meniscus has to be read correctly, and I noticed that some people did not. I noticed couple of errors there. And then you had the liquid on top of the graduator cylinder, so that is not counted in the milliliters, but it contributes to the mass, so there is an error in there. What else? Did you spill anything on the scale? I saw some things happen like that, spilling. And what else you can say? The graduator cylinder, was it thoroughly cleaned and dried before you put the beverage in it? So that kind of errors. Think about everything which happened, and you have to mention them. You have to make a note of those errors in the conclusion, and say how you are going to overcome them. If you are going to do this again, how you are going to overcome them. So that will give you a good conclusion. And now I think I have I will come up with the rubric maybe in another video, or I'll post the rubric on Blackboard. Okay, see you next week. Have a good weekend.